Hey guys, how's everybody? Number one, thank you all for checking in. Thank you to my subscribers, existing and new. Thank you. The people in Texas. My sister lives in Texas. She moved to north of Dallas. And even though her power went off and on for a while, it never got so cold that she couldn't stay in her house. But she had to run her water in her pipes, which I'm like, okay, I guess somebody thought that's a good idea to keep the pipes from freezing. All right, now they don't have any water. That's a bad idea. You know, it's like we can send somebody to Mars, not Mars, some machine to Mars, yet we can't fix what we have down here. We can't plan ahead. What is wrong with us? Well, that's what I'm going to look into today. All the things that are wrong with us. No, I'm not. All right. Let's look at all the things that are wrong in the post office. So what I want to look at is, I want to look at the post office. Lion Ted. Oh my God. Isn't it awesome that we're back in the Paris Agreement? I know some people are going to go, it's full of flaws. But at least they're trying. So let's look in the post office, because DeJoy is trying to, so many people depend on the post office for their medications, and to have that guy just change it up. Anyway, so the way it works, the way that I understand it, is there's a board of governors and it's run by 9 people. 3 of the spots are vacant. 6 of the spots are Trump appointees, but you can't Trump appoint all Republicans. There has to be some Democrats. So there's 2 Democrats on there that Trump appointed, but they're working with DeJoy. So it's kind of like, oh, okay. But Biden can get rid of one because he was supposed to have been replaced or retired in December. So he can put some people on there. But will the changes be immediate? Because it's the board of governors of the post office that is appointed by the president. They can't be fired unless there was some kind of, unless they're not doing their job or retired. And then they appoint the general, DeJoy position. So my question is, if Biden brings the board of governors to a more balanced board of, working with DeJoy and then working not against him, but against some of his policies that seem to be whacked, will DeJoy just go, I don't want this. I want my kingdom in the post office the way I want it, and if you're going to challenge me, I'm going to leave. So that's what I want to look at. The deck that I'm using is my 5-cent deck. I haven't used this in a while, so if you don't like bugs and creatures and stuff. All right. DeJoy, what is going on with the board of governors? Are they changing? Is the king of the Board of Governors to Joy? Is what's going to go on with him? Is he going to get up and leave, be all offended, and leave to Joy? What is going on with the post office Board of Governors? The Hanged Man, and it is upside down. So this is all about, the resistance, stalling. They're so good at that, aren't they? Let's just push everything back. Let's just stall everything. Oh, these are good cards. Oh my, okay, I'm gonna drop this down so y'all can see, because these are very positive cards. Let's kick it over to here so you can see. So we have the Hangman reversed. We have the Devil. I wonder who that could be. We have the Moon reversed. Now these cards are interesting because they have little keywords on them too. Look at the Devil. Oh my gosh. Look at, he's got little bugs on top of bugs. Bugs on top of bugs. Little larvae. And this is all about addiction and dependency, as those words say. You have the Moon reversed, which is just bringing, what kind of animals are these? I don't know. Got to look in the book to see what kind. They look like mastiffs or some kind of dog with fuzzy faces. I don't know if you can see them in there, but so in the Moon reversed, it's all about not seeing things, but it's kind of like the information is there, but it's hidden, like in the Hanged Man, but it is there to see. It's just, it's like they're manipulating it a little bit. The Fool reversed, starting off on a new journey, but it's not the right journey at all. The key words here: naivete, recklessness, risk. Yeah. The Empress at the top. Now the Empress is all about, bringing forth new ideas, a new era of comfort, creativity, nature, nurture. That's at the top of the reading. We're talking about the Post Office Board of Governors. Ace of Buttons. Okay, so this is the opportunity that is coming up. You have the Page of Needles. Internally, what the Board of Governors, I guess the direction of it is, they're coming forth with some new ideas, a new focus with this Page of Needles. But it's the page, so it's still in its young incarnation. Externally, you have the Page of Buttons. Interesting. So internal influences, Page of Needles. External influences, Page of Buttons. So it's more about the money projects, but it's still new. This is information. This is more projects, hopes and fears. Oh, you guys can't see that. That's too bad. It is really good. Let me drop it down a little bit more. There we go. I think that's better. These cards are so busy that it's I'm sure hard to see for you. Hopes and fears, death. And it's ending change. We are hoping that the post office and the Board of Governors changes their ways. And in the final outcome, collaboration, 3 of buttons, teamwork, and it's being challenged a little bit by the resistance, by the judgment card upside down. So to me, this feels like, yes, it is going to be changed. But if you look at this, the Hangman at the center of the reading, right, is the resistance. And here you have judgment in the final outcome is also resistance. So there's this resistance that's happening within the Board of Governors, within, I think it's DeJoy himself, the resistance. And it's being crossed by the devil, and we know who that is. But the shadow information, the recklessness, that's like at the base and in the past as it relates. But then as it moves forward, we have the Empress, the 2 pages, which start out with young energy moving forward, the Ace of Buttons, new prosperity. So things are changing. I think DeJoy is leaving, but when? Not soon enough. Yeah, not soon enough. So let's see if we can get some clarification on when he's going to leave. Sorry, you guys are going, what are you doing? This is boring video. Can't you pause this? You know, I wish I could. So I'm using my, I'm using my iPad to record this, and there is no pause on it. My phone had a pause, and I really like that. Because I get up, have a cup of coffee, make some breakfast. All right. When can we expect DeJoy to leave? When can we expect DeJoy to leave? I'm going to lay out 6 cards, and that's going to be months. When can we expect DeJoy to be gone from his position in the post office? When can we expect DeJoy to be gone from his postmaster general position? When can we expect Yikes. I don't know. I'm not getting a real clear answer on this. There we go. Ace of Matches, Ace of Wands, passion, fire, new starts. It's upside down. The keywords here: distraction, hesitation, unmotivated. 5 of Matches, conflict. So the second month, I'm thinking that Biden is going to put in some of his guys in there, some of his choices in the Board of Governors, and that's where the competition and the disagreements and the direction of the post office may get a little muddy. You have the 9 of Needles, and that is just, you know, just the 9 of Swords. It's like really being bound up. So things are not going to be working well in the post office board per se because of the second month where they add more people in it. Fourth month, 3 buttons working together, teamwork. Is that it? Is it during the 4th month? Because then you have the Fool and setbacks. Here's what I'm hearing about this. We got 4 more months of knucklehead in there. And then they're going to find out about all the craziness that really went on. And it's like with Biden and a lot of what he's done when he puts people into these positions and then they get into these positions that Trump appointees had and they're going, what the hell just happened? I think that's this. What the hell happened with the post office? It was reckless. It was horrible. So I think, just going back, I think Biden is going to get his guys in within the next 2 months. And there's going to be some battles. There's going to be some conflicts. And then DeJoy is going to leave. So he's not going to be there very long. He's going to be there too long, though, if you know what I mean. Because his first day was too long. All right. Let's look at Lion Ted Cruz. Can we? He had a little dog out there. And I use my rider weight deck. He had his little dog out there. His little dog's named Snowflake. So I don't want to read on Lion Ted. Let's read on Snowflake in Texas. Ooh. And it's let me pull this down so y'all can see. Okay, you see this is Snowflake. And it's being crossed by the snow in Texas. This is not good. At the base of the reading, more snow. Let me just keep going real quick. Is there any hope for Snowflake? I'm sorry, guys. It looks really bleak. You've heard about Snowflake, right? He left his dog at his house. He goes to Cancun, he leaves his dog in his house. What kind of monster is that? You may be saying, Danny, what kind of monster reads blank tarot cards? If you're hoping for serious tarot, you came to the wrong place. All right, let's look at Lion Ted real quick. Lion Ted. Is this, he just started again. He just won his election. So is this going to hurt him? Is this going to come back and haunt him? It's like, well, I was doing it for my kids. I'm a good parent. Like what? You left your kids in Cancun? That's a good parent? Really? I don't know how old his kids are or anything, but all right, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz. Let's just pull one overall card for Ted Cruz using the dark mirror. Let's see what we get. What is that? I can't read it. Queen of my world. Thought that would be a Lindsey Graham card, but it's Ted Cruz card. Queen of my world. Queen of my world. So when I look at this, nothing against queens or anything, but she's only concerned with herself. Everything around her is all devoid of color. She's devoid of color. She's got a little color. But everything's just stark. I don't know, it's like there's no color around. That's not good. So let's just look. Is this going to stick? Is anything going to happen with Ted Cruz? And he was on Hannity, and you're a good dad. Jeez. You look like the devil, but you're a good dad. All right, Ted Cruz. Let's just pull 6 real quick on him and just leave it at that. No, I heard even less. Let's pull 3. 3 on Ted Cruz. What is going on, Ted Cruz? Because things change, they're all this Teflon. They all just make things up, and it's, is this going to stick? Is this going to have any effect? Are people seeing through this BS? Ted Cruz. Well, I'm going to pull this down. Y'all can see. Okay, we all good? Looky what we got for Mr. Cruz, queen of his world. We have a new beginning. New beginning there. Thank you. Because we have death because of some news coming out. So if I was just to read this past, present, future, supposedly, kinda. So he got his new start again with his re-election, but now he's facing an uncertainty, a changing of the old ways of the past because of some news popping out. So if I would say, is this gonna stick? For now, it's gonna stick. This is gonna rear its ugly head for a while. I don't know. Is that an ugly head, or is that just a scary head? So, yeah, that snowstorm. Let's look at, going back to the snowstorm. How does Elon Musk, I'll use these cards, I can still use them. How does Elon Musk feel about moving to Texas now, where they can't keep the power on? He moved out of California, I think. Wasn't it because of power shortages and stuff? I think it was. They couldn't keep the power on. So he moves out of California and he goes to Texas. They can't keep the power on. Somebody says that guy's smart, but that was a pretty dumb move, if that's why he moved. It isn't. He was moving for other reasons, taxes and financial stuff. And when you have that much money, you can afford to make a big financial mistake and not really hurt you too much. At least I think. My mistakes, they cost big. All right. Elon Musk, how you feeling about your move to Texas? Then we're going to stop. Oh, 25 minutes. Yikes. Elon Musk, how you feeling about this move from Texas? Is this a good move for you? Moving to Texas. Was this a good move for you? He's still in California, but, you know, I think his main thing is in Texas. Anyway, he's got a big operation in Texas. How's this working out for you? How you feeling about it? How's that for a feeling card? I don't think he feels very good about it. Oh, well, that's better. How's that one? Feel a little restricted. I can't get no power to run my plants. But at the base, so he thinks, yay, woohoo, this is going to be all good. Okay, let me pull this down because it's getting cray-cray here. All right. This is my scarab deck in case you guys want to know. I love this deck. It's really cool. All right, so a lot of worry, a lot of restrictions. At the base, the reason he moved there was he wanted something better. He wanted like to be in partnership and have some kind of teamwork, just better. The Four of Wands. Four of Wands can be a false celebration too. So in the past, as it relates, look at that. That ain't good. That ain't good. At the top, we have slow-moving progress, and in the potential near future, we have the Knave of Pentacles. Just a newer energy starting a new project. It's going to go really slow, though. Internally, he stole some stuff to get out of California. External influences, Two of Cups, partnership, working with somebody. So he's working with Texas in partnership. California wouldn't give him what he wanted. Alameda County wouldn't give him really what he wanted, so he left. He took some stuff and thief in the night, and he left really quick. Hopes and fears. The hope is that he'll be able to you guys can't see that. The hope is that he'll be a world player, that he'll have everything he needs. And in the potential outcome, moving on to calmer waters with the Nine of Pentacles. So right now, Elon Musk's move is got him worried, feeling restricted, and he's got this big tower moment. But all these other cards, besides this thief in the night, are all positive, all moving forward, all moving towards more success. So I ain't worried too much about Elon, but he's not happy about his move to Texas right now. All right, you guys, thank you all. Thank you. I'm going to be on Debbie's channel tonight. I guess we're doing, and it's going to be Scott and Debbie and Andrea and I. So that'll be a little party. All right. You guys, y'all take care. We'll see you soon. Peace.